How's it going, everyone? Today we have Peter Alden as our guest. Pete, Quinnipiac alum and spent some time at UMass Amherst as well. He is the owner of the Elite Hockey Academy program in Connecticut. Thank you very much for joining us. Pete, if you want to introduce yourself a little bit of who you are and kind of where you came from.
Yeah, Brandon, thanks for having me. So as you said, I run AAA hockey program. It's full season called Elite Hockey Academy in Connecticut. Obviously, I'm a native of Connecticut and been married for over 10 years and have 4 young kids, 2 sets of twins. And, like everybody, their lives are busy. But certainly when the appreciation of, going to college at UMass, and obviously having the opportunity to play Division I at Quinnipiac as well too. You really pick up some great lessons as far as how to diligently study, the athletics, how to train, how to compete and so forth, and then obviously to rise to the occasion, and then obviously the personal aspect of surrounding yourself with really good people. Obviously I married my wife for over 10 years. She's from Quinnipiac as well. And, you really form a great appreciation, of being a student athlete. And when I'm looking at my future of what I'm exactly going to do, and you graduate and get your degree, there's all sorts of things that you're just, you're thrown at. And my passion for the game as far as hockey goes and skill development and working with people, it's just something that I couldn't walk away from. I don't mind sitting at a desk and obviously doing, administrative, whatever it is to pay the bills. But, I think at the end of the day, being on the ice, working with kids, was something that really motivated me, to, establish a program, a footprint, in the state of Connecticut, work with kids, from youth, from mites to midgets, if you may. And then obviously, have a strong focus, on academics as well too. So, obviously when you get out of school, you're working to find your way, and then, you chase down your passion, which was hockey for me. And, working with people is something I love doing on an everyday basis. And, I was able to establish Elite Hockey Academy. It's been going well in our 5th season so far. And each year we take strong steps, and, certainly I feel like I'm helping young players, better prepare for their future, get an opportunity to play college hockey or junior or prep school, and obviously that's it's gratifying, when you're looking back on things and the people that you helped, and it's good to be a part of it. So obviously Elite Hockey has been great to my family, and been great program here in Connecticut too, and we thrive and keep growing every year.
Great. Yeah. What year did you guys start the academy?
So we started right around 2016, and when I got out, I was obviously with a youth program that I called the Connecticut Wolfpack, and it was more of a split season, like prep school kids, and which is a great model. You don't get a chance to be on the ice with the kids every day like we do now, and we had great success. Won a national championship in 2015. Doug Messier was our head coach with Scott Robson. He's a scout for Winnipeg now, and then coached me when I was at Quinnipiac. Scotty, what am I talking about here?
Yeah.
So again, surround yourself with hockey guys and people that love it. And then, got the opportunity to start, my own, hockey company, academy, if you may. So in 2016, and, formally, hit the ground running, and it's, we haven't looked back from there.
I guess as a former NCAA player, current coach, I guess, and owner as well, is there any advice that you could share with the players, parents, and coaches?
Yeah, I mean, hockey's really hard, and that's, but it's part of life, and it's part of the process of, it's obviously maturing and growing up. I think as you're working with kids, you want to make it, young kids. And I have, 2 9-year-old boys of my own, and you want to make it fun, and I think when you get them into a competitive environment, you got to get them to understand, how to practice, how to compete, how to be grateful for things. It's like these coaches are obviously working with these kids and giving back, and just making sure you have the right mannerisms of, saying thank you for practice and picking up the pucks. But I think that the work ethic, really the work ethic and the details, of kids that really take the sport seriously, and how they grow in it. And then being able to, being a good peer person, and certainly being grateful for the things and the opportunities they have around them is great. The process when the kids get older, I think it just gets so hard, and especially with the pandemic going on right now. I mean, the spots are so limited. I think the biggest piece is just is really like, being where your feet are, and focusing on your everyday, and getting better, a little bit at a time, and enjoying that process, and really talking about the work ethic, and enjoying the work that you're putting into it. And like anything, Brandon, I mean, like you have when you were younger, you surround yourself with great hockey guys, really good teachers. Obviously you stay grounded to your family and your friends, and you listen to those people, and really hard in this day and age. But certainly, I think the kids that make it to the next level, like, they're not so concerned about their tomorrows. They're really concerned about their todays, and it's surrounding themselves with the folks that are going to get them, to that point, and making sure that they're challenged on an everyday basis, so they can reach, their goals and their aspirations to the next level, which ultimately, it's you're seeing a lot of pro guys right now without jobs. You're seeing junior hockey, that landscape of teams folding and so forth. And I think to stay in tune to where you are, and things are going to work out. Just a matter of, same thing we talked about, chasing down your passion, and putting your best foot forward. To work at it consistently every day.